It was supposed to be a quiet night, their anniversary, a moment to celebrate years of love, comfort, and everything they had built together. The restaurant glowed with warm golden light, the clinking of glasses blending with the soft melody of piano music. Adam sat across from his wife, Emma, his charming smile perfectly in place, yet his eyes kept wandering, scanning the room like a restless predator. Emma adjusted her glasses with a gentle laugh, unaware of his distraction. "Can't see anything without these," she joked, but her husband barely responded. His gaze lingered on a young waitress passing by, Lucy, whose kind eyes seemed to notice far too much. Emma noticed his stare. "Honey, what are you looking at like that? Can't you see we're not ready yet?" she said, half teasing, half curious. Adam quickly looked away. "Nothing, sweetheart," he replied, forcing a smile. "Just thinking about how lucky I am tonight." He raised his glass. "To us, to the best decision I ever made." Emma smiled, the warmth returning to her heart. "You made me the luckiest woman alive," she whispered. They toasted under the flickering candlelight, unaware that someone nearby was watching with a heavy heart. Lucy stood at the counter, her hands trembling slightly. She had seen Adam before, not once, but several times, and never with the same woman. Tonight the guilt had become unbearable. A few minutes later, Lucy approached the table with cautious steps. "Excuse me," she said softly. "I'd like to apologize for the earlier misunderstanding and offer you both some coffee on the house." Emma chuckled politely. "Coffee? We're drinking wine." Lucy's expression didn't change. "Actually, coffee pairs really well with wine," she said, her tone hinting at something deeper. Adam's smile faded instantly. "What are you doing?" he muttered under his breath. "Just excuse me," Lucy replied, turning away. Emma frowned, whispering, "Can you believe her? Who drinks coffee with wine? She's a bit strange, isn't she?" Adam forced a laugh, masking his unease. "Yeah, weird." He quickly stood up. "I'll be right back. My phone's dying. I need to get my charger from the bar." As he walked away, Lucy was waiting. Her voice trembled, but her words were steady. "I can't watch you lie anymore," she said quietly. Adam's tone sharpened. "What do you want from me?" "I want you to stop," she answered. "Your wife deserves to know the truth." Before he could reply, Emma appeared behind them, her face puzzled. "What's going on?" she asked. Lucy hesitated for a moment, then took a deep breath. "Ma'am, I'm really sorry to tell you this, but your husband is cheating on you." The words hung in the air like a blade. Emma blinked, stunned. "What did you just say?" Lucy's eyes filled with tears. "Brings different women here all the time. Didn't know he was married at first, but I swear I found out later." Adam's face turned pale, his usual confidence slipping. Emma's voice shook. "Adam, is that true?" "No, she's lying," he said quickly, his voice louder than before. "She's jealous or something. I don't even know her." But Lucy's next words shattered his denial. "I had an affair with him too," she whispered, guilt spilling through her voice. "I didn't know he was married. He never wore a ring." Emma stepped back, her world spinning. "You're lying," she said faintly. "My husband isn't like that," but the look on Lucy's face told her otherwise. Adam's charm had vanished. His mask was gone, and all that remained was a guilty man caught in his own web. Trying to regain control, Adam leaned toward Lucy, his words venomous. "You think you can ruin me? You'll regret this. You're going to tell my wife you made it all up?" Lucy's hands trembled, but she didn't back away. "Do whatever you want, but I told her the truth," she said firmly. "You can't hide forever." His voice lowered into a dangerous whisper. "You're done here. I'll have you fired tonight." He straightened his jacket, plastering on his fake smile again before returning to the table. Moments later, Lucy followed, her spirit bruised but not broken. "Ma'am," she said softly, "I'd like to apologize for my behavior earlier. It was inappropriate." Adam smirked, victorious. "Exactly. And by the way, we're not paying for dinner. It's coming out of your salary." "Yes, sir," Lucy replied quietly. "Now get lost," he snapped, waving her off. As Lucy walked away, Emma sighed. "Can you believe this place? I hope she gets fired soon." Adam nodded quickly, pretending to agree. But then Emma paused, her eyes narrowing. "Wait, how did you know her name?" Adam froze for half a second before forcing a laugh. It was on her name tag. Emma's voice lowered. She doesn't have a name tag. He looked away. Well, maybe she introduced herself earlier. It must have missed it. She said nothing more, but something inside her had shifted. The dinner ended in silence. Emma's smile had faded completely, replaced by quiet suspicion. She excused herself and walked toward the restroom, but instead, she went toward the back hallway, just in time to hear Adam's voice. He was standing close to Lucy, his words sharp and cruel. "You just can't keep your mouth shut, can you? What do you care if I cheat on her? You're no saint either." Lucy's voice broke. "Because it's wrong. Because she doesn't deserve this." Adam laughed mockingly. "Women's solidarity? Don't make me laugh." Lucy's hand trembled, and before she could stop herself, she slapped him. The sound echoed through the narrow hallway. When Adam turned, Emma was standing there. Her expression wasn't anger, it was heartbreak, mixed with clarity. "Don't bother explaining," she said quietly. "Heard everything." Adam stepped forward, desperation creeping in. "Honey, it's not what you think." But she cut him off. "Our marriage is over," she said. "And I hope your affair was worth half of everything you own." She looked at Lucy, her voice softening. "Thank you for telling me the truth." Adam stood frozen, speechless for the first time that night. Emma turned and walked away, her heels echoing like finality itself. Lucy stood there in silence, her eyes brimming with tears, a mixture of guilt and relief washing over her. Adam lowered his head, realizing too late that the lies he built had finally collapsed. For the first time, he was alone, stripped of charm, stripped of power, stripped of everything. Outside, the night was cold, the wind brushing through the trees as Emma walked into the dark street, her figure fading under the streetlights. Lucy whispered to herself, her voice trembling but strong. "Some truths hurt, but they set you free." And in that moment, the story wasn't just about betrayal. It was about courage, about a woman who refused to stay blind, and another who finally found the strength to speak up, no matter the cost.